Welcome back to China. BBC Quarter. Today we are going to talk about a coin that many people may have seen but never realized could be extremely valuable. The 1982 Washington Quarter. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary 25-cent coin that people use every day. It passes through cash registers, vending machines, and pockets without anyone paying attention. But what if one small quarter could actually be worth a fortune? Some rare examples and unusual mint errors connected to this coin have sparked stories of coins valued up to $1.5 million in the collector world. The Washington Quarter has a long and fascinating history in the United States. It was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington. The coin was designed by John Flanagan and quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in the country. The front of the coin features the profile portrait of George Washington, while the back originally displayed a powerful eagle with wings spread wide, symbolizing strength and freedom. The 1982 Washington Quarter was produced at the United States Mint facility located in Denver. The letter D on the front of the coin tells collectors that it came from the Denver Mint. During 1982, the Mint produced hundreds of millions of these quarters. Because so many were made, most of them are still only worth face value today, but something unusual happened in 1982 that changed the story for collectors. That year, the United States Mint decided not to produce official mint sets for collectors. This decision also continued into 1983. Normally, these mint sets preserve coins in perfect condition right after they are made. Without those sets, far fewer coins from 1982 survived in pristine condition. As a result, collectors today find it much harder to locate high-quality examples of the 1982 quarter. Most coins from that year went directly into circulation. They were used in stores, parking meters, arcades, and vending machines. Over time, they became scratched, worn, and faded. Because of that, finding a 1982 quarter that still has strong details, sharp edges, and bright mint luster is extremely rare. In worn circulated condition, the coin is usually worth only 25 cents or maybe slightly more. But when collectors find a coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks almost exactly as it did the day it was minted, the value increases dramatically. Some high-grade examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their quality and rarity. Now let's talk about the most exciting part of coin collecting: mint errors. During the coin production process, machines strike blank metal discs using powerful dies. Sometimes small mistakes happen during this process. When those mistakes occur, the result can be an unusual coin known as a mint error. These errors can transform an ordinary coin into something extremely valuable. One type of error collectors search for is a double die error. This happens when the design of the coin is accidentally stamped twice at slightly different angles. When viewed closely, the letters and numbers may appear doubled or thicker than normal. If a strong double die appears on a 1982 quarter, collectors may pay a large premium for it. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned inside the striking machine. Part of the design may be missing or shifted toward one side. Coins that are dramatically off-center can become very desirable among collectors. There are also misaligned die errors, clipped planchets, and die cracks. Each of these mistakes creates a unique appearance on the coin. Because mint errors are usually rare, collectors compete to own the most unusual pieces. Stories about extremely valuable coins often circulate online, including claims that certain rare examples could reach prices as high as $1.5 million. In reality, coins reaching those prices usually have a combination of extraordinary factors. They may have a one-of-a-kind mint error, an extremely high grading score, or historical significance that makes them unique among collectors. Even if most 1982 quarters will never reach that level, the possibility of discovering something rare is what makes coin collecting so exciting. People all over the world search through jars of old change, hoping to find hidden treasures. If you want to check your own 1982 quarter, there are a few things you should look for. First, examine the mint mark to confirm the letter D. Then check the words Liberty and In God We Trust for unusual doubling or distortion. Look carefully around the rim to see if the coin is off-center or missing part of the design. Finally, examine the overall condition of the coin. Coins with sharp details and bright surfaces are usually much more valuable. Many valuable coins have been discovered in the most unexpected places. Some were found in pocket change. Others were discovered in old coin jars or inherited collections. What seemed like an ordinary coin turned out to be a rare collectible worth a surprising amount of money. The 1982 Washington quarter reminds us that history can sometimes hide in the smallest objects. A simple 25-cent coin carries decades of American history, craftsmanship, and the possibility of rare minting mistakes that collectors love to discover. The next time you receive change from a store or look through an old coin collection, take a closer look at those quarters. You never know. One small coin might hold a fascinating story and possibly a value far beyond its original 25 cents.